Today on 3D Outdoors, we're going to teach you how to spatchcock a turkey right after this. All right, before we get to the disassembly process, I guess I'll call it, in spatchcocking a turkey, we're going to go into a little bit of why you would want to do this. And when you look at a bird, and this could be a turkey or a chicken, goose, pheasant, duck, anything, if you look at the general makeup of the bird and how we've been cooking it over the years, spatchcocking it totally makes sense, but let's get into why. The body seems like a thermos or a cooler, shall we say. So inside of it right now, we can pull out, they've sent the neck along with it, and we got all the good giblets and whatnot there. We're going to set all those aside, but you have this inside cavity. So the heat is all coming from the outside, pushing in, and you end up with a super dry bird at the end because you have to let that heat go so long and so strong to get to the inside so everything's cooked when you're done, that you've overcooked basically everything on the outside. So when we spatchcock the bird, we end up going into, I remember a phrase a friend of mine said one time when he answered a question to somebody, and it's totally unrelated to anything like this, but they asked, "Why did you do that?" And he said, "Surface area." Same thing here. What we're going to do is we're going to make this bird go flat so the heat can come from both sides, spread it out, get increased surface area. So let's get into that. Obviously we took the centers out already, out of the bird, everything that came inside of it. We're going to take this plastic thing out that holds the legs together, and then we're going to get this timer temperature popper thingy out of there. I'm actually going to run it on my Rectech smoker. So I have temperature probes that I'll put into both the dark and the white meat on here, so I know when it's done. I have some other meat thermometers as well. I never trust one of these. So we'll set that aside as well. Going to get this bird flipped over. And what we're going to do is we're going to split it down the back. So we're going to come down both sides of the back to open that bird up. So let's get a knife out here and start working on him. Cut down just both sides here of the backbone, basically. Let's get a cut down this side here. Just start cutting right down that backbone, splitting those ribs off of there. There's one side, and we'll go do the other side the same way. And right now, and this turkey's been sitting in my fridge in the garage for quite a while now, and my hands are still super cold from reaching inside this bird to hold on to it, because again, it's thawing from the outside in and acting as a giant cooler, keeping that inner body cavity cold longer. This last piece is being just a little bit stubborn. There we go. So now we have the backbone out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this with the neck, and we're actually going to make some turkey stock and boil that out. And after we strip everything off the turkey, after we eat it here for Thanksgiving, I'm going to take and boil all that down as well. I'm going to make one small cut inside here, right along the breastbone, to make this a little bit easier. And then I'm going to tip this bird over so you can see I've got the backbone out of it now. I'm going to lay him down and give him a push like I'm giving CPR. And crack that breastbone out, just like that. Now you can see this bird is completely filleted out, laying flat. Now when I put that on the smoker, the heat's going to come in from the top, it's going to come up from the bottom, and you're going to get even heating all the way through, instead of the temperature having to come from the outside and shoot all the way through to the inside. It's going to come up from both sides and meet in the middle, and that's going to cook this bird faster, and it's going to give a lot more moisture retention inside the bird by cooking it that way. And there you go. There's how you spatchcock any kind of fowl. Today we showed you on a turkey, but all other birds are the same as well. This is Dan with 3D Outdoors, reminding you to get into the outdoors and enjoy everything it has to offer. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe and the like buttons down below so that they know we like this kind of content. And you can always follow us over at 3d-outdoors.com, which is our website where we pull everything together. See you next time.